everybody, in this video I'm going to introduce the fundamental counting principle, which answers the question, how do you figure out how many ways something can be done without listing everything out? For example, imagine you're flying from LA to New York. You find 3 flights that go from LA to Chicago, and then 4 flights that go from Chicago to New York, which makes you wonder how many ways you can make your trip. Instead of listing our possibilities, we're going to use a rule called the fundamental counting principle. It says if a process can happen in steps, and each step has a certain number of steps, you just multiply the number of choices together. That means we can multiply the 3 choices for our first flight times 4 choices for the second to get 12 total flights from LA to New York. Each result is a combination of choices, 1 flight from the first step and 1 from the second step. The fundamental counting principle says if a process has n tasks, n1, n2, n3, and k, then the number of ways the process can be done is n1 times n2 times n3 all the way up to nk. Here the subscripts just represent the number of ways each of the tasks can be completed. Let's say we know a license plate has 3 digits followed by 3 letters. If we know the first number is an 8, and the last letter is an S, how many different license plates can this represent? The first thing we need to figure out are the 2 missing digits. Remember with digits, we have to count from 0 all the way up to 9. This is a total of 10 digits, which says we have 10 choices for the second digit and 10 choices for the third digit. The next 2 blanks are letters. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, which means we have 26 choices for the first letter and 26 choices for the second. Because the first number is known, we're not going to use the 8 in our calculation, and because the last letter is known, we don't have to worry about it either. We just need to multiply 10 times 10 times 26 times 26, which is 67,600. Let's think about this in a restaurant. Imagine you go to a restaurant with a prefix menu. It has 4 appetizers, 5 main courses, and 3 desserts. So how many different meals could you create? If we multiply 4 times 5 times 3, we see there's a total of 60 choices. When we sit down to make our order, we find out there aren't 5 main courses anymore, they're out of 1, and we only have 4 choices. So now how many choices are available? If we multiply 4 times 4 times 3, we get 48. So even though there's only 1 less main course, there are 12 less combinations. That happens because the 4 appetizers paired with the 3 desserts comes out to a total of 12 choices for the 1 option we no longer have. Let's try one last example. Say a park has 6 easy trails, 8 moderate trails, and 4 hard trails. How many ways can a hiker select one of each type of trail? Well, we know we would multiply 6 times 8 times 4, which gives us a total of 192. So remember, whether you're choosing flights, meals, or hikes, the fundamental counting principle teaches us that every extra option multiplies our possibilities.